Hello, good evening. We're here finishing up the meetup on hair play, pulling, and piojito. And look, I love these things. Everyone needs one of these. I think every family for sure needs one.
Oh yeah.
These, what are
I've
they
definitely
called?
got one. I don't know what they're called, but they feel good.
I think they're head scratchers, so
Yeah.
look them up on Amazon. So we are here to talk about hair because hair is one of the most amazing. I mean, like if you have hair, even if you don't have hair, it doesn't matter. If you have a head, heads I think beg to be touched. Well, this head, sorry. Anyway, so tell us a little bit. Oh, I won't tell us. Well, share a little bit about what your experience has been in the Cuddlist session with hair.
Well, first off, my name is Terzah Emerson, and I am a professional cuddlist here in San Antonio.
Oh yeah, introductions. Yeah, that's right. And I'm Janet Trevino, so sorry.
So hello to our fans.
Hello, I just jumped right in. So we have
Kiss for Paul.
We have 5 minutes that we want to discuss, and we might go over a little bit, but talk about all the little things about hair and touch and cuddling and how we experience this in our real life. So what's your favorite way that you like your hair touched?
I like to have my hair brushed, and I discovered this whenever that I was in a Cuddlist session with you. I mean, I've known that, but it was one of the things that I asked for because it's not something that I get on a routine basis. And it's been surprising to me how few men actually know how to brush a woman's hair. I guess we brushed our hair our whole lives, and so we don't think about it. But my experience with men brushing hair is they tend to brush right on the surface. And so it's just right at the top, and you're not really getting down into the hair. Now, Janet's got a lot thicker hair than I do, and so it's not easy to brush it this way.
Do not brush my hair.
Okay.
Thank you.
And I have had a client that their hair was really, really thick, and it's not somebody that you would necessarily brush their hair. But there's ways that you can still touch their heads, and they really enjoy it. But if you're going to brush somebody's hair, I've got a paddle brush that's got pins in it and so forth. But what I have discovered is I really want the brush to come into contact with my scalp, with my with it all the way down. I should have brushed out the tangles first.
Yeah. Go all the way to the scalp.
So, yeah, but you want to run the brush all the way along the scalp and go all over the head, behind the ears, go from the front of the scalp to the back, and it just feels really, really amazing. Yes, you can brush up, you can brush it out of the way, whatever, but just feeling that brushing along the scalp is an amazing feeling. And go deep. Go deep.
So if you're a client and you would like your hair brushed, come and see us. We'll brush your hair for $80 an hour.
Bring your brush.
All right, so that's a way you can play with hair. There's, of course, yeah, we have a few minutes left. Some very gentle ways we can explore as well. Something that I enjoy is I like twisting.
Hey, wait a minute. You didn't ask.
Oh, shoot. We were going to practice asking. May I touch your hair?
You may touch
twist
my
your hair?
Yes, you may.
That's right. In a session, we usually ask, but we already got some consent before. I did ask her before the video. So sometimes people like just for you to twist their hair, and it just feels good to twist and twist. And you can twist all their hair, and that's a lot of fun. You can also do braiding.
But you were telling me something about the twisting, about how you've got to twist it both directions.
Right. So if you're doing like a ponytail, I think this is kind of relevant more with the ponytail thing. And you want to pull someone's hair. Now we're talking about pulling. So if you're doing a ponytail and you twist, you can twist to the right. And so the reason why you also want to twist the other direction, I don't know if you will feel different, is that the hair follicles, the nerve endings, are only on 180 degrees of the hair follicle.
It does feel different.
Does it feel different?
Mm-hmm.
Is there one that's more irritating?
Yes, to the left.
What I'm doing right now.
Mm-hmm.
So that phrase of like rubbing people the wrong way, there's a reason why. So even in our hair follicles, you could actually do it a certain direction that doesn't feel good for people. So explore both and talk to people and ask them like, which one do you prefer? Because I think it's super important that we're always checking in. Part of the meetup was about communication. So asking, checking in, saying, is this enough pressure? Does this feel good? So Lal, would you mind doing, that's like just the twisting, but like a pull. How about you pull my hair? So now, take that. We have only a few seconds left, and I'm going to put on another minute or two. Go ahead.
Okay, so we're just doing the pulling or the twisting?
Yeah, do the pull.
Now, one of the things that you should know is that it's usually best to get right at the crown of the head. You don't want to get too far forward or too far back. And you can pull way harder than you think that you can. There are some people that are kind of tender-headed, and so it's just a matter of talking to the person that you're with. But you can actually twist the hair a little bit, and you can pull. Okay, see, I'm actually pulling kind of firm. Does that feel good or no?
Yes.
And see,
That's
it
about
pulls.
my limit right there.
It pulls all the way. It pulls all over the entire scalp. Okay, and it can actually be very relaxing. So, do you like it one way or the other? Does it make a difference for you? So I went the one direction.
This is less gratifying, actually.
Yeah. Okay. So both of us preferred it going to the right, and I'm left-handed. Are you right-handed?
I'm right-handed.
Okay. So I don't know if that makes any difference or not. So
now the other part that we did in our meetup today was talking about piojito. Now that's part of my culture. I don't think you have piojito in your culture, right? So in my culture we have lice. And piojito is kind of like, it's the more intentional, closer, smaller movements. And so I have sometimes someone will put their head in my lap, and I will like pretend like I'm going through looking for lice. And so I did this for my kids actually a couple days ago, and I'm looking for lice, and then maybe I'll find something, I'll knit or something, and I pull it out. And so it's just pulling. But it's definitely like you're just looking to find something. And I think it's the intentionality. It's that you're giving your full attention to that person. You're giving them you're not distracted. You can't actually be distracted when you're doing piojito. I think that people feel that. They feel that love. They feel that nurture, the caregiving. And I think it reminds people of a time in their life when they could have had that, or they did have that, or they wanted it and they didn't. But it's very human. The human bond is very powerful. And then at the end, I do this in my sessions. I do provide some pressure. So just kind of having...
and that actually feels really amazing.
The hair pressure. Look, Kaylee says that she has an amazing way she likes to pull hair. Well, okay. Well, we haven't gone through all the ways, and I will do. There is, of course, the classic hand from behind. What's your hair? How to do this? You pull from behind. You come up, and really how you do this, you really can't see. You go up along the scalp, and you want to then just grip. So you don't want to pull necessarily. Sometimes it's just a matter of just getting close to the scalp and gripping. That is another way you can explore that. But again, I'm not going to give you all the tricks of the trade right here. You have to come to a session and explore them. Again, you can get these in a session. You can ask Terzah or I for these things, any kind of hair play.
And both of us own one of these, so ask for it.
I also have, if you want something mechanical, or knitting needles. And
actually, you might be surprised at the knitting needle. It feels really amazing.
Anyway, it's that light. Some people like light touch, some people like pressure. So we explore all the different ways that touch can be had. Anyway, thanks again for watching. Kisses. You want to give kisses too?
Absolutely.
To the world. And please ask for lots of hair and hair love. We need more hair love in the world. Okay. Take care. Bye.